My money's, I think it will be Liz Truss. Tell us why the Conservative grassroots membership might warm to her over Sunak if it becomes those two in the final race.
I think they look at somebody like Liz Truss as, even though she was a Remainer, she has fought for Brexit. So I think a large part of the grassroots party will look at her and say she's done a very good job. As Foreign Secretary, she's been out there and she's represented the nation. She hasn't really set a foot wrong in the view of the public. So I think they will get behind that. But as I say, the party is very split. If you think the parliamentary party is split, the grassroots probably even more so.
Can I ask about the membership and who do you think they'll support? Because I was really interested in a poll that came out yesterday from YouGov. It was amongst Tory people who are Tory members, and it's, Rishi Sunak was not very popular at all. In fact, he was losing when he was put head-to-head with other candidates. Could this be a disaster when he actually goes out to the party membership at large and then he realises actually he's not as popular as he is in Parliament?
I think that's a real concern, and I think this is why you're seeing a lot of the horse trading that's going on. Team Sunak will be looking at who they would want to be against on the final ballot, and they think that they could beat Liz Truss, which is perhaps why her vote share went up yesterday by 15, whereas Penny's only went up by 10. So I think he's quite scared against going up against somebody like Penny in the final ballot. But that's really arrogant of parliamentarians to think this way, and I'm really upset that it's happening, because Kemi Badenoch, who was a very, very good candidate, was actually incredibly popular with the grassroots. So if they're trying to represent the rest of the country and bring the party back together, they're not doing a particularly good job.
So what you're just saying there, just to clarify, so what you're saying is that Rishi Sunak is sort of... Rishi Sunak's followers are trying to get Liz Truss and him into the final two because they think that the grassroots would vote for him over Truss, as opposed to him over Mordaunt.
Absolutely. And I know that seems very strange from the correspondence that you'll probably get coming in, but you've got to understand that there's quite a lot of the Conservative Party that think that Rishi has done a good job with the furlough scheme and things like that, and they'll be looking at what impact over the pandemic. The different demographics of the Conservative Party maybe wouldn't support Truss necessarily. The younger people perhaps more than the older people. So it's a real split. It's a real gamble to do this. And the horse trading is also a gamble because it only takes 20 votes for him to not be in the top spot.